Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the channel. And I've come across a wee gem here. This is MAGHERA Parish Church. Now, it's not the parish church in Londonderry. It's the parish church in County Down near Newcastle. And it actually replaced the old church. This church here was built in 1825, but it replaced the old church from the 13th century, which I will show you because it's behind it. And there's also a couple of Norman crosses and a couple of the gravestones. I think I might have found at least one of them. And there's also, this is in the old graveyard, there's a slab, a Norman slab, which is used for a gravestone. So absolutely fantastic. And you can see the tower there across the way from the 10th century. I love the old windows, they're brilliant, aren't they? They really give you the feel for it. So 1825, this church was built. Give you another review there of the tower before we move on. Or at least what's left of it. And so this modern church then of the 19th century replaced this church of the 13th century. So I'll let you see in here the best I can. It's not very light in here, it's pretty dark. That's about the best I can do for you. So I'll take you in and show you the old church and graveyard. And there's a big connection here as well with Donard, who was a disciple of St. Patrick. It's believed that he founded a monastery here in about the 6th century. And of course, Slieve Donard is named after him, the mountain in Newcastle, which is not too far from here. So that's the old church. I'm going to show you a gravestone here. So that's one with a cross on it, but I don't think that's a Norman cross, although I could be wrong. So I'm going to read this one to you. It says, to the memory of William New Sam of MAGHERA, who departed this life March the 30th, 1786, aged 66 years. So a grave there from the 18th century. And then I want to show you this wee grave here. I have a sneaky suspicion that this could be the Norman grave slab, but I could be wrong. As you can see, there's I would say it's definitely a Norman cross. So I'm assuming that either this is the grave slab or it's one of the Norman crosses, but can't say for definite. So this is the old church. So I'll take you down here. So I'll read this one to you. This stone has been erected by widow English as a token of respect to her father, John Green of MAGHERA, aged 30 years, also in memory of her beloved husband, James English of Tullymore, who departed this life the 11th of July 1833 in the 80th year of his age. So there you are. So I want to show you one more grave and then we'll wrap this wee video up. So this was a wee gem. I just, on the way from Tullymore to Newcastle, I spotted this sign for this place. Didn't even realise there was such a place here. Couldn't even have told you the name of the village, although I've been through the village many times. Back in the day when I used to go to the forest park for a walk and also climb the mountains. Can't do much mountain climbing now with my dodgy knees, of course. Otherwise I'd probably have to get the air ambulance up to get me back down if I ever got up. You just have to watch where you're walking here. So I assume that's either a crypt or possibly a watch house, because back in the day they used to have watch houses to watch the graves of their departed loved ones who had just died, because the body snatchers, the resurrectionists, would dig them up for their body parts, believe it or believe it not, and sell them to the surgeons, and then the surgeons would experiment on them. So if you're coming to this graveyard, watch, because there's hidden stones all over the place, as you can see, and you could trip easily. So I'll leave you with this here, if I can read it. Here left the body of Mary. Not sure what that says. It's hard to make the old writing out. But she departed, and you can see that plain 1789. So again, another 18th century grave. So I've certainly enjoyed my day today in Tullymore, and then finishing off here in MAGHERA near Newcastle as well. So hopefully that's where I'm going now, to get a bite of dinner. So thanks for watching, and God bless.